Hey guys, I wanted to give you a demo of this 1938 Emerson 85641 AK Longnose ceiling fan that I restored this year and just got it installed in my master bedroom. So this replaced a 1941 Roundnose, and this is pretty much a completely different fan because the motor uses a capacitor. It's a permanent split capacitor motor, and these were only made from 1938 until 1940 like this, and then they went back to shaded pole. And I'm not exactly sure why they did that. Having had both of these, I will say that the shaded pole, the 1941, was a little bit quieter and had better speed differentiation. But this thing is just a screaming beast on high, and if you can slow it down enough, it's quite a nice fan. So one of my friends is going to be rewinding the speed coil to add some more resistance to the medium and low speed. But in the meantime, I have a 16 microfarad capacitor actually in the nose to give it a new low speed that's a little bit more tolerable and doesn't blow me out of the bed. So let's go ahead and start this up on high. And we strobe this out at about 275 RPM on high, so this is screaming fast for a 52-inch fan. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is high speed, and the amazing thing is even though it's moving so much air and it's going so fast, it's only pulling just barely over an amp, so it's very efficient. Drop it down to medium, and this is the old low speed, so I kind of abandoned, I capped off the medium wire in the nose. So this is what the old low speed was, which is just too fast. It looks like it's still going about 200 RPM or so. And then if I go to the new low, this uses it's actually a 16 microfarad capacitor. And this is kind of what I'd usually have on and run it like this when I'm sleeping, and it's, I don't know, it's probably about 160 or so. I'm actually going to try a 15. I ordered one. It might be here in a few days to get it just a little bit slower. So what I did up top is I actually took off the original sardine can capacitor and I made a copy of it. I modeled a copy of it on my computer in Cinema 4D, and I 3D printed a replica of it that has a spot inside that I can glue, or I think I used some double-sided tape. I can just fix a modern small little black plastic CBB61 capacitor in there. 3.5 microfarad, 450 volts AC. So it looks like it would look originally, but it has a modern capacitor in there that will not leak PCBs and will hopefully last longer than, this is 1938, and a lot of times you'll find fans like this where the capacitor works great for just like a day or two, and then it just craps out and you wake up and your fan is humming and going way slow and running hot, and that's because your capacitor failed. So I didn't want to worry about that. I didn't want to have to take this fan down or take it apart like this. So I thought I'd just use some modern technology to solve that problem. Alright, well, that's about it. Really cool fan, pretty unique. Like I said, they only made these from 1938 until 1940, and then they went back to shaded pole. It's kind of a cool piece of Emerson history here. Alright guys, thanks for watching.